Hi, this is David Anderson, Member of Parliament for Cypress Hills Grasslands in Saskatchewan, reporting on the persecution of Falun Gong in China. The Falun Gong has been considered an evil cult by Chinese authorities since Jiang Zemin, former president of China, came to power. Under President Zemin's rule, an extrajudicial office called the 610 Office was established. Its sole purpose was to persecute Falun Gong. The total estimated deaths of Falun Gong practitioners since 1999 is in the millions. According to one source, 10,869 cases of arrest, harassment, and detention took place in the first half of 2017 against Falun Gong practitioners. The total number of incidents was only 9,100 in 2001. Reports of Falun Gong practitioners disappearing into camps have been widely documented. Many of them suffer physical and emotional abuse. While detained, Falun Gong practitioners undergo medical examinations. Their organs are assessed for the purpose of forced organ harvesting. Prior to 2014, the Chinese government claimed that organs were coming from prisoners who had been executed or from voluntary donations. Human rights activists have found that the rate of organ transplants is much higher than China's official claim of 10,000 organ transplants per year. Their research shows that organs are taken from live donors and are sold to clients from around the world on demand. In 2014, China announced that they would no longer be procuring organs from executed prisoners, but would only be acquiring them from voluntary donors. On January 1, 2015, Chinese authorities claimed that the organ harvesting had ended. They said this, but did not make any attempt to get rid of a 1984 law which still permits organ sourcing from executed prisoners without the consent of the donor or the family. And in February 2017, China's former Vice Minister for Health announced that China had zero tolerance towards organ harvesting. He told delegates at the Vatican's Pontifical Academy of Sciences Summit on Organ Trafficking and Transplant that there had been an increase in voluntary organ donations and that China was policing this black market activity. But there has only been an accelerated growth in new capabilities and techniques since his presentation, one that is turning the organ transplants industry into a driving source of revenue for Chinese hospitals. The former Vice Minister of Health, a surgeon himself, still directs organ transplants in China. The World Organization to investigate the persecution of Falun Gong found through piecing together 15 years of municipal government documentation that the eradication of the Falun Gong has been a coordinated effort coming from the top levels of China's government. No one should be persecuted simply for holding on to their faith. The persecution of the Falun Gong must come to an end.